Starting off with using the devil himself in all of his unnecessary sticky glory with a load of Vaseline on my fingers, so at least it's slightly easier to use. I made myself a zero nose out of, you guessed it, scar wax, and I'm applying spirit gum and waiting for it to get tacky onto my nose, and then adding my fake nose over top of my real nose, and smoothing that into my skin again with a butt ton of Vaseline. You don't want this to stick to your fingers too much. I'm also adding a sealant over top so it's easier to paint later, and I would recommend adding liquid latex to reinforce the edges to where it connects to your nose. I did that later off camera and regret not doing it sooner. With a white water activated paint, I'm going a little bit crazy, painting my face, neck, and chest. Oh, and my real and fake nose. Buffing that out with a damp beauty sponge to blend everything better together. For my eye and eyebrow makeup, I'm first coming in with Lost and Found, which is a baby blue eyeshadow from ColourPop. I'm blending that in with a blending brush to really diffuse the product. And before continuing that, I'm jumping onto the eye look with a gel eyeliner. Go crazy with this and blend out the edges with the same shadow used on the brow, that blue color once again. And once it's blended out, come in with a black shadow. This is Corrupt from Makeup Geek, and basically just you're going to want to set the liner. Follow those steps on the lower lash line as well. And then back to my eyebrows. I'm filling them in with a black liquid liner. For the lips though, you could do either the first step, where you could actually come in with the shadow first and then the liquid lipstick, or you can come in with the liquid lipstick and then the shadow and then come back in with the liquid lipstick just to clean up the edges and such. I chose that option, don't know why, but I did. No favoritism. And accurately named, I'm going in with Zero, a liquid lipstick from Sugar Pill. And then I'm taking that same blending brush as I used on my brows, dipping it back into Lost and Found when needed, and blending it all around my lips. Drawing out almost like a Joker-esque smile, this time with a smaller blending brush, and then further smoking out with the same fluffy brush as before. To fill in the Joker-esque smile, I'm going to be using a black water activated paint. Basically just going in a diagonal line as I've already set down with the shadow just in the middle of it, then adding a little circle to the end, almost as if they're my rosy little blue cheeks. I'm blue, ba-da-dee-da-da-da, double-dee-da-ba-da. Let's take it down to the chest, so I'm mapping out my cape kind of thing, I guess, using my NYX eye pencil in Milk and painting it in white. Laying down lines of my blue shadow again, and then connecting them from my neck to the waves of his cape. Blending those out with a fluffy brush. And applying black over top of them. So basically you got the diffused blue and then black more concentrated in the middle once again. When I've got to the ending where my biggest waves are, or just where the amount of depth would be, I'm blending that out more of a triangular shape. And painting the rest of me black. Everything that isn't white or blue is now black. As for the color, I'm painting that in with a water activated paint as well, which is just a red one. And now I'm adding a gold piece for his name. Well, basically it's just his name tag. I've outlined everything in black so it's better defined. And a trick I like to do when writing in a mirror or a camera is to write the letter on the back of my hand, almost just as like practice, so I always know which way to write it. We don't want a Karen situation here. God, Karen, you're so stupid! And then back to the nose. And to add his cute little button nose, I'm cutting off half of mine. Just a tip, guys, just a tip. Using spiricom as my adhesive and adding that to the end of my nose and to the sides of the jack-o'-lantern that I will be adhering it to, waiting for that to get tacky, and then add a wig. Voila, you're done. Happy Halloween, guys.